There are two ways to study abroad through ISEP: ISEP Exchange and ISEP Direct. In this video, we will go over the difference between both program types so you may decide which program type best serves your academic, professional, personal, and financial needs. Before we get started, please note that you can check which program types are available to you as a student from your home university by looking at ISEP's Program Finder. Enter your home university in the Program Finder, enter your search criteria, and then click More Filters to see if ISEP Exchange, ISEP Direct, or both program types are available to you. We encourage you to check out ISEP's How to Use the ISEP Study Abroad Program Finder video for further guidance on ISEP's Program Finder. Now, we will discuss the difference between ISEP Direct and ISEP Exchange. ISEP offers over 50 direct programs in more than 30 different countries. Direct programs provide students with the opportunity to live and study in some of the most popular cities around the world. On ISEP Direct, you choose your destination and pay a set program fee, which you will pay to either ISEP or your home university. The cost of ISEP Direct programs varies based on each location and is listed on each program page. ISEP Direct fees cover tuition, health insurance, and, in most cases, housing. Each ISEP Direct program page also has a budget sheet, so you can see all estimated costs for your program. Please note these costs are subject to change based on personal spending habits. Federal financial aid should apply for U.S. students. We strongly suggest you to meet with your financial aid office for more information. We also encourage you to check out ISEP Student Payment Policies webpage for further information on ISEP Direct program fee payment options. ISEP Direct programs also have flexible deadlines. While students are encouraged to submit their ISEP application by the priority deadline in order to start their ISEP placement process as soon as possible, students can submit their ISEP Direct application until the deadline date listed on the program page. For most ISEP Direct programs, the chance of placement is excellent. However, it is possible for our most popular programs to reach program capacity. These programs still have a very good chance of placement, yet applications are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. For direct programs with a very good chance of placement, we encourage you to submit your ISEP Direct application as soon as possible in order to increase your chances of receiving a spot on the program. In the case an ISEP Direct program meets program capacity, your ISEP Student Services Officer will reach out to provide alternative options. ISEP exchange programs allow you to participate in the world's largest student exchange network and attend one of more than 300 member institutions from across the world. On ISEP Exchange, you pay tuition, housing, and meal fees to your home institution. You will then receive equivalent tuition, housing, and meal benefits at your host university abroad. When you accept your offer to study at one of the host universities in our network, you make room for an international exchange student to study at your home university in the future. In most cases, you can use federal, state, and institutional financial aid towards your ISEP exchange program. Please check with your home ISEP coordinator and financial aid officer for further information. Some ISEP exchange sites are more highly requested than others, and we cannot guarantee placement at any specific institution. We suggest that you list several programs where you would be willing to study. When completing your ISEP application, you can list up to 10 programs for ISEP to consider during the placement process. Your list should be in order of preference, with your most desired program as your number one. ISEP exchange placement is based on chances of placement, meaning the chances you will be placed at an institution based on the space available and popularity of the program. You can see the chance of placement of an ISEP program on the right-hand side of the program page. We encourage you to review the Chance of Placement webpage for further information on the chance of placement levels. To increase your chances of receiving an ISEP exchange placement and to make your application more competitive, we encourage you to list at least 1 to 2 programs with a good or excellent chance of placement. You may only list one most competitive program on your application, and should you wish for the program to be considered, it must be listed as your first choice. However, you are not required to list a most competitive program on your application. You can be placed anywhere on your exchange program list. Only add programs to your list that you would be happy to attend. Lastly, please note that you will only receive one ISEP exchange placement. ISEP exchange has 2 application deadlines. September 15th is the priority deadline for programs starting in January, February, and March. March 1st is the priority deadline for programs starting in August, September, and October. For students who are eligible to apply on both ISEP Exchange and ISEP Direct programs, you are able to have both program types on your application's program list. However, please note that any ISEP Direct programs should be listed after your ISEP Exchange programs. This ensures you are considered for your exchange programs first. Listing the direct program last means you are willing to be placed on an ISEP Direct program if you are not placed on any of your desired ISEP exchange programs. Any ISEP exchange programs listed after an ISEP Direct program will not be considered for placement. We encourage you to speak with your ISEP Student Services Officer and home university to determine which program type is best for you.